assigning the value. Assigning the values here. So how to assign the values in the two-dimensional array. So for this very simple one, I will take here the integer of our first statement. I am going to be use this integer of I. Here I value arr dot something. There is a method, predefined method arr dot get length, get length. Okay, get length of 0 here. Okay, 1 second. Get length if you are going to be dimension. So dimension is nothing but which dimension you are going to be used. Okay, so I'm going to be mentioning going to be take as 0. The 0 indicates that the row you are going to be initialized here. Okay, so 0 indicates that something like the row you are going to be assign the values or picking the value from there. So arr of something I comma okay, fine. This is the row I mentioned. So the next inside of the for I will take one more for, because the top one is going to be indicated for, the first one is going to be for rows, and this next one is going to be used for column here. Arr dot get value. Okay, get length. Okay, get length of 1. So get length is a predefined method, so which is going to be helpful for the dimensions of the dimension you are going to be choosing. So I plus, let me change this j. Okay, this is a j, and now just I want to assign arr of already array. This array is the two-dimensional array. So I comma I given j. I comma j is equal to, I am going to be assign value of a here. So what will happen? A is equal to 5. So arr of first time it is coming, arr of 0 it will come, and inside of this inside of the nested loop j also will become 0. Arr of 0 comma 0. Arr of 0 comma 0 is nothing but the first element in the list. So it is going to be assigned 5. Then again arr of 0. This loop will repeat. J loop only first finish. Then after that, so j will become 1. So 0 comma 1, 0 comma 1 is equal to, so again 5. Or else just let me okay, here in the next line I'll do one thing. A plus something like a plus is equal to, I'm going to make you 5 here. So a plus is equal to 5 means a value will be increased every time 5 value will be added to the value. First initial value is 5, so they can 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 5 20, like that it will go. So arr of I is nothing but 0 comma 1 is equal to 20, sorry 10. So like this it is keep on increasing the value. So just what I am trying to do is, just I am trying to assign the values by doing like this. So how do you read that? Once you assign the value, so you need to print the value. So how you are going to be print here? So print. So printing of the values here. In the same here you go for the for. So for here the maintain arr of something, arr of get length of something, get length of something is going as usual in the same order. However you assign the same order you are going to be pick here. So for again, so let me change this as a j. Okay, j and arr dot something like get length here. So get length of what? Get length of, you are going to take column 2. So this is the row and column. Let me comment like this. For the row purpose, this is for column purpose. Row and column. So now so printing statement. No? So definitely you need a print statement here. Console dot write line. How you are going to be get here? Arr of something, arr of I comma z. Okay, I comma j value, arr of I comma j. Same the order we are going to be pick here. So let me give some. Actually no meaning giving the space here. Okay. Okay, and here what we are going to do, so just let me Control F5. Just first I'll show the output, then after that I'll show in the debugging mode. See, up to 100 product 20 elements, it could be 5 to 5, 4 into 5, 20. Okay, the 20 into 5, 100. So that's the last value is the 100 here. Like this you are going to be print the value. So how this is actually working as an internal. So see here, for this to make sure, just let me put a breakpoint at the print statement here. Okay, or else let me put the breakpoint here only in the first statement F9, second column here. So I'll place here like this. Okay, breakpoint is coming. So if you check here, the I value is equal to, first time it is coming, so it could be 0. Where is the, okay, debugger. See, I value is 0 and j value also getting 0. So it is coming inside, I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0. It is going to be stored in memory and I plus value will be increased. Now this value is 10. So second time it is looping. So I value 0, 0 is and here the 0, and it is going to be column value. So 0, this condition is, it is going to be checked. What is the value is 1, but length of the column is going to be, column values you mentioned up to 5. Am I right? So it is going to be value is true here. J value is less than its length value. So it's true. So it is coming inside and it is going to be increase the value. I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1. So what I am trying to tell you here is, if you are using a nested for conditions, or else nested for each conditions, if you are using nested for or for each. So what is happening? The inner side, whatever the inner loop was there, no, first will complete execution will happen in, complete looping will be done in the inner condition, inner looping only, or else inner for loop only will happen. So once the inner for loop is completed, all the loopings or else all the iterations is completed in inner loop, then it will go to the external, okay, outer loop here, or else outer for loop, it will go for the iteration. So that is only happening now. So j value keep on increasing, because so it first j value, this the inner condition need to be finished first. Okay, inner condition is what? J. It's depending completely on j value. So if you see the j value is 1, so if you see, check again, the j value is keep on increasing too, but I value is still 0, because this is in the first iteration only. Outer condition is having in the first condition only. It is not up to it is not completed in the inners. So this is what, how assigning or retrieving the data will happen in loopings. First inner will complete first, then after outer will change. So j value is equal to 4, still I value is equal to 1. So one more time I think it will execute. See, this time the condition gets 5 less than 5. It's the wrong statement. So that's the reason it didn't go inside of the block of the first statement of inner first statement. And now it is going to be here the for is this bracket is showing what, for what, I value, nothing but row it is showing. So now it will check the I condition, I plus plus condition. I plus plus will increase something 0 to 1, and condition also I value is 1. So actually it will show here. I place the proper cursor. Okay, it's moment issue. So it has to show true. Yesterday I shown true or false, like that it will show. So true, it is the true. So coming again inside, it will 5 times. It is going to be repeatedly looping here. So that is what inner and external loop function. It will behave like that. Hope I am clear here. Any doubt? So how the looping is happening, like external or internal? Outer loop, actually we need to use outer loop and inner loop. Okay. Any doubt, Vinny?
Actually, I mean, I should practice this one time before I get anything.
Sorry?
I mean, I should practice this.
Yeah, definitely I will send this. Okay.
Yeah.
I have your mail ID.
Yeah, it's like kind of confusing, but once if I practice this, then it will be free.
No, if you get confused, just let me stop, and once I will explain. No issue.
Yeah.
So you are attending for the array first time, no? So little bit you missed the concept for concepts. Okay, whatever we missed, I already have the recording session. I will forward those to you. Okay. Or else any weekend I will forward those, bra. Yeah, please go, Vinit.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Why did you write get length of 0, sir?
So, why we are writing? Who is that questioning? Kumar?
Yeah, I'm Kumar, sir. You
Okay.
have written array dot length of 0, no? So what does that 0 mean? It is for the first row, or it's for the row or the column?
No. If you are mentioning here the zero indicates for the rows. Okay. The get length method, if you see here if you see the definition for this Microsoft definition, see array dot get length int of dimension. Generally for the dimension, for which purpose you use row or column only, you are going to use the dimension, no?
Yeah, sir.
So it's a definition, predefined definition is giving as 0 is nothing but it's a row only. Okay.
Oh.
You are commanding the compiler to give for outer for just you treat for a row.
Okay.
That row. So how this row will going to be decided? So that will be already be in the ARR of row. While defining ARR, we mentioned it's a length. So that's the reason it is going to compare with the length here.
That means by default, for representing 2 dimensions, first represents first 0 is for the row and the other one is for the column.
Yes.
Suppose if you have 3 dimensions, so I can, for the next column or something, I need to take get length of 2.
So actually, your question, there is no mechanism for the 3-dimensional array actually. Okay. We have the 3D array, but only one more type of array we do have, that is called as the Java array. Just I'll show, but we don't have any 3-dimensional array.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So 3-dimensional array is nothing but 3D only. We don't have that.
Okay, got it.
Okay, fine. So how we are going to be represent? For example, I declared here like this. Now for example, in the 2-dimensional array, if you want to something like how can I tell? This is a pixel length. The same thing, the one more type of array also you can declare, no? So this one, the list of array, ARR of array. So if it is a single dimensional array, so simply you can give by comma separated by, automatically it will store everything in the row. So but how do you justify, or else how do you write for this 2-dimensional array as a dimensional here? So for this, generally what I will prefer, so syntax for this or else example I can just show. I'm not going to show the program, but if you want to declare a array like this, so within the brackets if you want to declare, so generally use like this. Okay, the equal only. So to make you clear, so just I'll written here in the separate line. So here and it's a 2-dimensional array. So just you assign 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The rows, the pixel length of the columns is total 4 columns, and this is the row 1. And one more, let me copy and paste this as usual. Control C and Control V and Control V. So what is happening? So here this will be treated as this will be treated as 3 rows and 4 columns here. So you are not particularly mentioning like this 2, 3 like that. So this list is going to be, the list of arrays is going to be understand by the compiler as this is a 2-dimensional array with the 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like total 3 sets we do have. So these 3 sets will consider as a 3 rows here. Okay, is it clear now? So list of dynamic. Oh, sorry, it is in the curly bracket here. So this is the compiler is going to be understand like this. Hope you are understanding my aim, what I am trying to explain. So here, see, single dimensional array, the same. If you want to achieve single dimensional array, how you are going to do? Integer of something ARR is equal to, you are going to be place the values here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something 6, 7, 8, 9. So what is this? You are not declaring the fixed size here. So how many elements you want to place? You can place in the runtime also. You can increase the values. You can increase the size the element size in the ARR of here. Okay, whatever the length if you assign, keep on going assign in your for each first statement, it is going to be assigned. But how do you do the same kind of assignment here? So for that is each and everything, every row is going to be treated as a single dimensional array, but the single dimensional array is going to be considered as a row here. Okay, this is what I am trying to explain you. Is it clear? Any confused? So now let me explain about the last type in the arrays is the array is not but the jogged array. So what is this jogged array? So for example, in the jogged array, this is like a same so this is same two-dimensional array like here, arrays out here. The number of columns under the each row can be varied here. Okay, each row each whatever the under this two-dimensional this jogged array, it is behave as a two-dimensional array, but the difference is here the columns, the column size, each and every row. This is the fourth row. Total 4 rows are having, each 4 row it's compulsory need to be have 5 columns. That is the condition in two-dimensional array. But whereas in the jogged array there is no fixed length for the column. It could be changed in the runtime. You are going to be change the column size. Once you are going to be declare only rows. So total 5 rows if you want to use, 5 rows you can declare, but there is no rule that in each and every row need to be have 5 elements. So in the first row it could be 3, second row it could be 5, third row it could be 6, fourth row it could be again 2. Like that you are going to be, there is a flexibility you are going to be have here. Okay, I'll show, can you stop once the recording if you, okay, I had see here, this is actually the definition of the jogged array. See, total there are 4 rows we declared here, and each and every row is vary its column here. Okay, so there is no compulsory you need to follow total 8 elements, total 6 elements, total 5 elements, 4 elements. Like that, there is no fixed column size we are having in the jogged array. So up to your wish. Okay, your wish how many elements you want to take this. This is called as a jogged array here. Okay, the dimension itself is giving the definition for the jogged array. This diagram is giving the definition. Any confused? Is it clear? Anything a different meaning is giving it? I don't need to talk about much about it, I think. So here, what is the syntax for this here? So same as usual. Here the type here and the type you are going to be have. So as I said, it is a two-dimensional array. So first one is a column and row. The name is we are going to be have, then new, then type here, type, and here just you are going to be declare how many rows you are going to be have rows, and there is empty for this is a column here. So empty and column here. The row is nothing but row size here. Okay. See, the row size I am going to be mentioned, but I am not going to be mentioned about the size of the column, because size of the column I am not going to be use a fixed here. Okay, so the example for this is, for example, integer of array ARR is equal to, you can go for new int of something like 3 and declare here. So arrays, same thing, arrays you can go for the list of arrays are here also. And once you are declaring like this, the next thing is, see, I declared here the row. For example, row size I declared as a 3 here. Okay, in the each 3 row, so how could be the so each 3 how many rows I declared here? I declared as 3 rows. Am I right? So these 3 rows, each and row, how many elements we are going to be initialized? Each and every 3 rows, how many elements you are going to be use a fixed, or else you are going to be vary each and every column. So that will be decided by initializing here. So ARR of, again, something like ARR of 0. ARR of 0 is equal to nothing but the first element. The first element will be treated as a first row here. Okay. In the first element, you are going to be maintained in terms of how many columns you want. So here, this is a 6 is indicating. In the first row, I do have a 6 elements. The same thing, copy here and you paste here something like ARR of 1. ARR of 1 is nothing but the second row here. The second row I could have only 3 elements. Something like, and here again you copy one more row. Here again, so here the row 2. This is the row 2. I can have in this element something like 9 elements. So like this, you are going to be declaring programmatically while after declaration of your jogged array. After declaration of the jogged array, initially you need to declare what is the each row column size. Okay, you are going to be declare manually here, individually each and everything. So see, arrays is the indexed based concept. So each and everything is you are going to be picking or else initializing everything based on index. That index is going to be begin from 0. Okay, 0 to and the maximum length minus 1. Okay, maximum length minus 1 elements you can insert in a array here. Okay, is it clear? Any doubt regarding this?
Yeah, I have doubt about the initialization of jagged array. Like why we use two square brackets.
There.
Even it is two-dimensional, like the before one was also two-dimensional, but there we didn't use any two square brackets, but whereas in jagged array we use two square brackets.
In the two-dimensional array, in one only you mentioning comma separated.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
That is the syntax of two-dimensional array. Really, I too don't know the definition, but it is the syntax there. Microsoft given, so just we are following it. It's a syntax of two-dimensional array. There is no particular meaning. The particular meaning could be there. I would have explained it. Okay. It's not a big deal. Why the syntax is why they are following two-dimensional array. Instead of userless question that. Okay. Because I think they want to see there are 3 here, so they want to differentiate here two-dimensional array like this. Okay. And so if you still they are giving, so how do you identify which is the two-dimensional array or jogged array? By in the initialization, how the compiler will understand. For example, if as per your question, so it is internally behave as a two-dimensional array, absolutely right. But how this will be understand? If it is you are giving the syntax, definitely it is going to expect like the above one only, the two-dimensional array, like how the once you are declaring, as of now it is declaring the compiler will consider it is a two-dimensional array. So the next line whatever you are writing, it will definitely expect the syntax for two-dimensional array only. It cannot understand this is a jogged array. How the compiler will distinguish between these two if the syntax is similar for the and this. If you you can say simply the row is declaring and but it is not the row size you are mentioning and the column is not mentioning, so it will can distinguish. But any that may be possible case is there. One thing you can argue like that. But the thing is already this was created off of the again unnecessarily a confusion for the compiler. Okay, so while reading the line by line, it is a structural programming. So it is in the order wise it will go. So by seeding this, the compiler need to be check 2 conditions. Either it could be a jogged array or it could be a two-dimensional array. So what will happen? Unnecessarily burden on the compiler. So no need to follow the syntax of two-dimensional array. Might be that is the reason they are following separate syntax for the jogged array here. Okay. Internally, the declaring of the rows, they are following the two-dimensional array, but the syntax is different. But as per my knowledge, there is no specific reason. If you come anything else, please let me know. Okay. Apart this, any doubt? So this is the diagram actually internally how your memory is going to be stored. But if you are printing the output, each and everything, either it be if you are writing console.write, it will come in the row order, or else right line it will come output will be printed in the format of completely vertical order. Each line will be given here. Am I clear? So, and here, anyhow, already I talked about it. Declaring by 5 elements, if you are assigning only 4, the rest of them will be taken as a default value of the data type here. Okay. Actually, I would like to wind up the session today. The next concept I will talk tomorrow. This Java array example, and I will show tomorrow.
Okay. Do we have class tomorrow?
Okay, good question, Iqbal. Actually, I am supposed to take the session only, but just I will check. Mostly I will take. Okay, if possible, I won't take on Monday. Yeah, Vinit, please tell me.
Nothing. Anything, just put a mail, okay?
Yeah, well in advance I put.
We have a class. Thanks.
Anything? Yeah, sure.
Vinit, can you?
చెప్పండి.
Vinit, yeah. Can you just mail me the recordings?
Yes, Iqbal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, no? అదే చెప్దాం అనుకున్నా Vinitకి. So you just ask it.
Yeah.
Okay, Kumar, you don't bother. If possible, I will give the previous recording sessions, or else one more student need to be joined today. So unfortunately, the mail ID, whatever they give, delivery center fail message is coming. Okay, for both of you, I will take one last session covering up all the basics, or else I will give you the recordings, which is possible. Okay.
Thank you.
Whenever you taking a session for them, Ramesh, తీసుకునేటప్పుడు సింధుని కూడా ఒకసారి ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేస్తారా? సింధు కూడా ఫస్ట్ 3 క్లాసెస్ ఉంది.
సరే మరి అట్లా చెప్తానులేండి.
యా, మీరు తీసుకునేటప్పుడు.
షూర్.
ఓకే.
ఓకేనా?
ఓకే, బాయ్.
బాయ్ అండి.